guys have ever wondered what a lava rock covered desert looks like, this is it.
Craters of the Moon is a national monument in southern Idaho that spans 750,000 acres, mainly made up of volcanic rock. The monument was founded in 1924, decades before we actually landed on the moon's surface, but it was called Craters of the Moon because of its so-called otherworldly terrain. Astronauts even trained here before the 1971 moon mission. The landscape was created by fissure eruptions coming through cracks in the Earth's surface 15,000 years ago, and the most recent volcanic activity was only 2,000 years ago. It's not over yet. Geologists are predicting another eruption sometime within the next 1,000 years. Today, this national monument offers miles of trails for hikers of all levels and an opportunity to see unique landscape features like fissures, spatter cones, and lava bombs. The Great Rift was actually a really big fissure, a 52-mile fissure, and this right here is behind me. So all of this lava land that we're in wasn't created by a bunch of lava spouting out of a volcano, but it was all of the lava that spurted up in the air through the Great Rift, and then it fell in big piles and cinders and rocks and things like that. So all of these lava rocks came out of a big crack in the ground that shot up into the air, and it must have been really cool to see it.
Alright guys, so we came and hiked the Tree Molds Trail, which is really cool, and it gets its distinct name because of the molds of trees. If you take a look at this, this is actually where a tree had fallen over and then was covered by lava, and then later somehow, or somebody came by and actually pulled the tree back out, and it left this mold here. So you can actually almost see the patterns of the bark from the tree there, if you look real closely. So
we're out in this lava field, and I think it is so cool. These rocks, they're like all different colors. It's red and black and blue, and like, you wouldn't think that lava would be so colorful, but it is. There's all of these like lava hills that are all over here. I just think this is really cool. It looks like somebody came out and graffitied these rocks, but I think this is actually a natural fungus that grows on the rocks. All of this bright yellow and the oranges. I don't know, it's just wild.
You can't help but step all over these. They're cinders, and it looks like a rock, but feeling this thing, it feels like it's really lightweight. I mean, all these holes here, they're just created from gases, gas bubbles that popped and blew up. And you can see how this one is kind of shiny and prismatic. It's basically caused by glass that was molded onto the top of it. But some of these cinders can actually, they're so light that they can actually float in water too. So really cool.
These bad boys behind me are lava bombs. So these are pieces, chunks, I guess, of molten lava, and it exploded out of the fissures when all of the lava exploded out, and these landed here, and there's bombs that are all over the park. Now, some of these lava bombs weigh 100 pounds. I'm gonna see if I can lift one up. I'm gonna try this one. Oh, this is super light. This is not one of the 100-pound bombs.
So these are called pressure ridges. We saw some of them the other day, and I didn't know what to call them. I thought they would look really interesting, and it turns out they actually are really interesting. So what happens is a layer of lava on the top here actually hardens from after it cools, and more lava kind of flows from underneath it and pushes it up and causes it to bulge and bend and crack, as you can see. So it's really just, the earth is actually hardening and bulging and cracking. Really awesome.
So right now we are in front of the Buffalo Cave. The Buffalo Cave is a lava tube. So what happened is the lava hardened on top and all around like a tube, but there was still lava flowing through on the inside, so it made it a cave. Now normally you can get a permit and you can actually go into the caves and you can explore the inside of the cave. Right now it's closed. It's not because of COVID, it's because of the danger of an earthquake, and they don't want the whole cave to fall in on top type of view when you're inside exploring. So if you come back here another time, maybe you can go in the cave, but this is as close as we can get.
Guys, so here's a better look at a lava tube. This one's actually a lot larger. You can see the crust here. It almost looks like it was man-made, like it was some sort of a fortress that has collapsed or been knocked down. But down beneath, you can see where the lava flow happened and kind of kept this open. So it's a cave. It's really, really incredible. Alright guys, so we're doing a trail called the Acre of Hell. And you know, from the looks of it, it doesn't look to be too punishing in terms of like the elevation changes and things, but what's really unique about this is that all the ground is like old lava, so it's added challenge here just because this is so rough. It's hard to walk on. And you definitely would not want to fall on this because it probably hurt quite a bit, but this is definitely one of the more unique terrains we've been on. Just look at this, like you can see where the ground has just been swallowed up by itself. There's really, really cool looking stones, and like there's ferns growing down there inside of that little crevice, and there's Becky right there. It's super windy. I hope you can hear this. It's very windy here.
So this thing looks all innocent, but as you get a closer look, there's a cactus hiding in there. And that is what attacked Ryan. Ryan, what happened to your foot?
Stepped on the cactus.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Ryan, the cactus that you were telling me not to step on?
Yeah, I stepped on it. It actually went through the sole of my boots and like started sticking me. Didn't get me too bad, luckily. But yeah, they're serious.
So is it like super deep in there?
Yeah, see there's like a big one right here. I think this is the one that was sticking to me. It's like way in there. So let's see if I can get it.
Good thing you brought those pliers.
That's why I should always come prepared.
He's such a Boy Scout.
It's just incredible how like this earth, and you can just see how it's split and formed this crevice here. Huge crevice. This is really, really incredible. Alright guys, so you have probably bought some potatoes, whether they were frozen or something like that, that actually had a stamp on it saying
Idaho potatoes!
Idaho potatoes, right. So Idaho, as you may know, is pretty well known for their potatoes. And we're going to find out exactly how well known they are, because we've come to the Idaho Potato Museum. It's also a cafe here, so we're going to try a variety of different potatoes and things, and we're really excited about it. So we're going to go check it out. Alright guys, so we got our food, and let us walk you through this. So are we overindulging a little bit? Probably. That's okay though. So as part of the museum, which you see right over there, I also have this cafe. We got our traditional baked potato, but it's added to that. There's some chicken chowder, which is awesome. Can't wait. Becky got her potato soup and a potato roll. So that's actually potatoes, right? It's like mashed potatoes.
Potato soup is my favorite.
And then, of course, your French fries. So can't wait. These look amazing. All of this looks incredible, and we're gonna dig in.
So let's talk about potatoes. The first potato was planted in Idaho in 1847. And today Americans consume 124 pounds of potatoes per year per person on average, which is a lot of potatoes. So why Idaho? One of the reasons is that the soil here has a lot of volcanic ash in it, and that light soil is really great for growing potatoes. Also, the Snake River runs right through here, providing lots and lots of clean water to make these amazingly delicious potatoes. All
right guys, so we pretty much killed those potatoes we had in front of us. delicious. They were amazing. But we're not done yet. We're actually capping off this meal with actual potato ice cream. So for the most part, it's made like regular ice cream with heavy whipping cream and so on and so forth. However, this actually has potatoes rolled into it. So you can see what it's like. So just to recap, we got baked potato, we got some potato French fries, we got some potato soup here with potato roll.
That looks smart.
Holy cow.
That's smart.
Dangerous crevasse here. Scale and go across.
He's pretty good about dressing to blend into his surroundings. His all camo and his gray pants and his gray sweatshirt against the gray rocks.
Potato ice cream.
Oh God. Whew.
Good job, sweetie.